Hey guys, M12 here. I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the basics on how to make a castle in Minecraft, such as the one that you see behind me. That's just an example of one that I've made, and I've made several others in survival worlds. One friends wanted me on for a house, I've decided to do that, or live underground, or whatever. I just can't make just a hut and be satisfied with it. So what I'm doing now is finding a flat area. Hopefully, if I can, I'll just make one. Guess this seems flat. I'm gonna have to move a cactus or two. Might expand it as I go, but yeah, this works. Now, the first step is getting all the materials, which is not really something you need to worry about. It's more or less what you want to use to build them. For this example, I will be doing stone brick. I'm going to set it today so that you guys can see it much easier. First off, you want to have even dimensions. Your length and your width of your building must be the same in order to build a basic castle. And how you go about that is very simple, as you just count it out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Just enough. 25. Now let me think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now that you got that cut out, now you can just count this out just to make sure, but usually you don't have to. You can just fill in the rest, but just to be sure. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And if they match up, which they should, you built the right dimensions. Now don't worry, I'm just going to get rid of all the snow and all this stuff later. But for now, you want to build up. How high you want it should be at least about, I have to say, at least 5 blocks. If you want it taller, you can make it taller. And let me see. So I'm just going to build it up to 5. I'm just putting that down as a measurement so that we know what is 5. And you just continuously put your blocks Now, you don't have to use the exact same building material I'm using. You don't have to build it in a desert biome, which somehow has a lot of snow. I think on this world, which is my first world, it has a lot of desert biomes that have snow in them. I think all of my desert biomes have snow, and that's weird. But I think that's I used to think that's weird, but I can no longer say that now that I can, like, change weather if I'm in, like, creative. Thanks to the new update. But yeah, I think. Yeah, let me check. Rain, thunder, but I cannot... Oh! It isn't snow in snowy biomes. In snowy biomes, it's rain instead. It's snow instead, but that might get in the way of progress. But it is possible to make it snow. Now, and that's... But before, I don't know why. Matter of fact, my first video I did on this world, which is actually my very first video I did whatsoever, was on this world. And I think in some of them you can see snow and desert biomes, I think. And that might be a problem. Might seem like a problem. Okay, now you build 5 blocks high. You now want to build 1 block out. Now, I'm only picking this area because it has enough room. Usually you do not want this in your castle because it allows mobs to hop off here onto here and attack you. Now, why are you building 1 block out is... There's one main reason for that. The main reason is that on here, they built blocks up for the sole purpose of you being protected. Every other one. So that archers would have a place to fire, and then if they see something coming at them, they can take cover behind one of these rocks. It's mainly what it was used for in medieval ages, and to provide cover from other things as well. Or whoever was on the top of the castle. Yeah, I make sure you put in every other block. And this is one of the main reasons. You'll know you did not put the length and the width of your building the same if you can't get a block like this, if you were to do every other one on the corners, on all of them. And it just looks weird. Or it doesn't just look right. But now I'm putting these down. Now you can, of course, make them 2 blocks tall to accompany the fact that we are about that height in the game. I don't know if we're exactly 2 blocks tall. Seems like we're a little bit shorter. Like 1.9 if you ask me, but you can add those in if you want to be a little bit taller. If you wanted. But, I'm just going to do something. And that is fill in this. In this. But I'm covering these 2 areas on each corner for a reason. It's covering up areas where archers can shoot. But for a good reason, actually. Well, if I think about it, now I have to build in the tower. And what you do is build out like that so that you have, this is where the ladder's going to be, where you climb up to the next floor. This is where people will get to their defensive positions when they are needed. And now you want to build this 3 high. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want a way where people can transfer from one side to the next in case they're being attacked or whatever. Also a place where it's pretty much, unless you're inside the castle, you can't be hit kind of area. Good if you want to have a place to take a second and regen your health. Hold on, let me get a... Okay, that did not look right for a reason. Before I build in the tower, I forgot to do one main thing. I put this so that you could accidentally walk off. What you're supposed to do is leave this at least 1 block high. I knew something was off. I forgot to put something in here. Anyway, I've left this in the video just so that I can show you that not to make this mistake. Okay. Because now this looks much better. Now that we built this corner area, you wanted something like this. Although for me, you don't actually have to have it exactly like that. I had to stop to change weather. And now we're about to find out why I did that. Now, I'm gonna go in here and grab some ladders. And put them here. Now you can climb up here, run through here. Matter of fact, you could put doors here if you wanted to. But I cover this up. And what I would do is, this part's like kind of optional. I mean, you don't have to do it. This sort of, if you were to like make a game with the castle. Put that there. And there. That way you can quickly run in without having to stop to worry about opening the door. Quickly toss down a few potions and regen some health. But what I'm doing here is much different. Now, what I'm gonna build here is a defensive tower. It's a little bit higher elevation, which allows for you to have bigger line of sight and allows you to be able for archers to fire at different angles. At much more steep angles to hit enemies and whatnot. Now the way we're gonna build a defensive tower is build out by 2 from this little circle that we made at the top. This is how we assure that it's even on all sides and it doesn't look oblong. And then we build out this way. And then you connect them. Now, I'm not going to build all 4 towers on all sides, on all corners, but you're more than welcome to on your castle. I'm just showing you the basics. You can add attachments of any kind. You can make the tower a little bit taller. I'm just showing you the basic stuff. Because this is pretty much all you need to make a castle. After that, you just need to make a castle your castle by putting what you want on it and what you want to do with it. Now, of course, you're going to have to put down 1 block ring, like 1 block tall. Now, it's going to block line of sight somewhat, but it's protection. What it's also going to do is prevent people. Sometimes I'm focused when I'm zoomed in with the bow. Like this, I'm focused on getting the enemy moving around, and sometimes I've fallen off blocks because of it. As a result, sometimes have died because of it. That's why I have my crouch on toggle, and you can still walk on top of this, and then put this up here as well for protection. And that's how you get the basics. Now, another thing you can do is make a hidden entrance to your castle. Put an entrance wherever you like. That's the next part, but there are so many different places you can make it. You can even try and camouflage your base. Like if it's in the desert, make it out of sand or something like that with torches and whatnot as well. There are so many different things you can do. That's what I like about it. Now, just for showing you the basics, you could just easily, let's come up here, put 1 in there, and done. But if you're making one for if if you're, like, making one, like making, a castle for something else, like a battle game, like for a minigame where you fight against someone else in their own castle, putting that there may not be a good idea. You may want to, like, just not have it, like, right out in the open kind of thing. You might want to, like, make it to, like, iron doors, and then you have to try and find a key to get in or something like that. It really all decides on what you want to do. But, that's how you make the tower, the walls, the protection, and all that stuff. And so forth. Without anything further ado, I'm going to end off this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what new add-on you put onto your castle in the comment section down below. Or what is your favorite aspect about building castles in Minecraft? I want you to answer one of those two questions for me, because I would like to know. Because my favorite thing about building castles is that I love history, and I like to try and recreate them as best as I can. But in Minecraft, there are certain limitations, but just knowing the basics means you can just have a castle. Given enough time and resources, you can just make it not just any old castle, but a castle that's unique. One that you can say is different from all the others, and one that you made yourself. Anyway, guys, without anything further ado, I'm going to have to end off this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, leave it in the comment section down below. I will answer any questions you have. Or try and do my best. I don't know everything. And I'll see you tomorrow with